Hello, and welcome to Boomer and Beyond Wellness and Have It Your Way workouts. So we're going to throw you a curveball again today here at Have It Your Way workouts, where we typically do a deep dive into one exercise. Well, today we're going to incorporate two back to back, and we're focusing here on the forearm. So therefore the movements are called forearm pronation, which means face down, followed by forearm supination, which is face up. So the accessories we'll be using today will be a sticky yoga mat, a stability ball, and the ball is 65 centimeters because I'm a little bit above 5'6", and also a monster cord. And I attached these handles to it. They can be removed, and these are made by Cardio. They're great for exercise loops if you need additional handles, maybe on some resistance tubes, and monster cords. I like them a lot because these things tend to cut into my hands, so I'm using the handles, and you can find them within my Amazon shop, and that's on my website, boomerandbeyondwellness.com. And I'll also be using one pair of 12-pound weights. So I want to lead right into precautionary measures, medical disclaimers, whatever you want to call them. But the mat, the ball, and the monster cord are typically made from some latex. So if you have a latex allergy, you want to look for non-latex or latex-free. Also, this wrist position, no matter the position of the arm, this is called wrist extension. And for carpal tunnel syndrome, this is considered contraindicated unless you've been told something else for yourself. Also, if you have golfer's elbow, which is medial epicondylitis, tennis elbow, lateral epicondylitis, and if you have any back spine issue in which you were told not to forward flex the spine, basically not to bend down and pick up something, this can also include, but not exclusive to, osteoporosis. And oftentimes osteoporosis can also contribute to, but not exclusively, hyperkyphosis, which is a postural deviation creating a hunched appearance. You folks with these back spine forward flexion issues, please, you're going to do your exercise here with us sitting at a table with your forearms up on a table. You're not going to do it like this, though, above you, okay? So now, because when we're on the ball or in a chair, you don't have to do it on the ball either, but I'm challenging my balance when I do this. I'm going to be going into a forward flexion of the spine. Even if for part of the work, I will have my heels lifted, not the entire time, though. So again, with pronation, it's supination. The joint is called the distal radio-ulnar. Remember here, radius thumb side bone. Ulnar is going to be the pinky side bone of the forearm. Now, when we do this movement, so I'm going to begin here in supination, which is face up. When you're in supination, the two bones are laid parallel to each other. However, when you come into pronation, face down, the radius does this really cross over the ulna bone. So I have provided within the community tab an image that shows this thing happening. It's very, very cool, folks. And also, by the way, within the community tab is the image and an article about the forearm. And this article is from Wikipedia. It's pretty comprehensive, so I thought you might enjoy it. You can even just kind of scan part of it, but it's really very cool. Then a couple of reminders here would be you just want to make sure that you stop and rest whenever you need to when you're working out on your own. Frankly, you won't need to rest here today. It's not enough of work to warrant that. But in general, if you need to rest, you do. But it's not an invitation to quit. You take the rest, and then come back in. Even if it's just one more repetition, this is how you will get stronger, folks. And make sure that you keep yourselves hydrated when you're training and, frankly, throughout the course of your day. And unless, of course, if you have any kidney bladder issues and you've been told, not to drink water, you're going to follow that protocol. Just basically for any chronic concern, to understand to preview video first before participating. And if you're not sure, show it to your medical health care practitioner. Let them see it to help you make an informed decision. Okay, so let's see what else here. That's it. We're going to show you how we're going to do the work today. So we're going to do 15 repetitions, and a group of repetitions is a set. And typically when you're training on your own, you want to work out with repetitions between 8 to 15. So the first 5 movements will be done without weights, without that monster cord. The next 5 movements will be done with the monster cord, and then the final 5 will be, for those of us who love the weights, would be with weights. So we're going to begin here on a diagonal position. Now for this part, I'm going to lift up into the balls of my feet. So when you do the work, you want to rest your elbows and forearms only on the thighs, not the wrists. They're kind of like dangling off here. We don't want to slouch because it can happen here with the work. And what we do is I'm going to make a soft fist, just a gentle fist. I'm not closing my fingernails in on my skin. So right now I'm starting face up. You're in a supine position. I'm going to rotate to pronation. So now I'm prone, and then supination, pronation, supination. You see why now I wanted to work this back to back. We're going to do 2 more of each. The count is 1, 1, 2, 2. And relax that. Now for the next one, the monster cord needs to be underneath your arches. Therefore, I'm not lifting my feet. So if you want to bring your feet up higher, you can by putting your feet up onto yoga blocks. Now, let me get this out in front a little bit. And I'm going to slide up onto those thighs, digging my elbows in, because sometimes you're going to want to do this. Don't let that happen. I'm in the supine position, face up. So I'm going to cross over and back up. And over, let me get it this way. Here we go. And up. You can even hear the band or the monster cord kind of snapping in and out. That's okay. So I'm going to go pronation, supination. Pronation, supination. Couple more. Get my rhythm. Here we go. And 1 more of each. And careful when you release with any tube, band, etc., because they can snap away from you. And for the final 5 12-pounders, this I will lift my heels. Now make sure your heels and or your calves are not touching the ball, because this will minimize that challenge with your balance. You want to get challenged a little bit, right? Here we go. So pronate, supinate. Chest is up, shoulders back and down. 1 more of each. And then gently set the weight down. And that's what we have for you today, folks, here on Boomer and Beyond Wellness with Have It Your Way workouts. So, folks, if you do find some value in my content, I would really, really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. Because from my understanding, what I learned about YouTube is that the more people subscribe, the more that they will release the videos and put them out there. And it is my sincerest hope that we're reaching people who have chronic concerns, to let them know that this is their special chronic concerns corner. So maybe you can share the videos as well. Perhaps give it a kind comment, and don't forget to hit the notification bell for those reminders. And if you are interested in working with me privately, I do work virtually, remotely, and as a senior fitness consultant, I work with you on personal training for 60 minutes or 10-minute workouts with Have It Your Way workouts. Also, I work virtually as a hatha yoga instructor, and then the opposite end of the spectrum, a prenatal yoga instructor. And if you're in the Fort Lauderdale Lakes area, I am a licensed massage therapist, and I go to you, to your home or to your office, and I administer Swedish massage, also deep tissue massage, and I have a specialty in geriatric massage, as well as I do give palliative care massages. So until next time, eat your greens, eat your beans, drink your water, and please be well. Thank you.